There we go. Okay, good morning. It took a long time for an image to show up this morning. Hopefully everything's good. Good morning, good morning. I think my app froze for a second. I think that was the problem. Whoop, whoop, we can start. Reba's here. Sounds good. Good morning, son. How are you? Good morning, good morning. She Sources Studio. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing today? Stones. Good morning. And I think it's actually streaming today to YouTube on what day was Thursday. I thought it was streaming, and then turns out it just was streaming a black screen the whole time, so that's a bummer. All right. I'll get situated in my chair here. I need a different chair. There we go. Maybe that's what I'll ask for Christmas. My husband would love that. Because he's always like, you need a different chair. Get a different chair. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Which I am. But a different chair would be nice. One that spins and moves a little. Okay, let's get a cloth down. Since we're doing stones, I like to put this on there. Yes, my YouTube is the same, at Jessie Ray Studio, all one word. You can find me on YouTube or Facebook. All those details are also in my show notes here. So the reason I stream to Facebook and YouTube is if you can't stay for a full show, you can't make a show, you can re-watch the show and send me screenshots of what you would like. So that is always an option for me. Sono Bella with a raid. Thank you for the raid. Good morning, good morning. If you guys are not following Sono Bella, please do. She's got awesome stuff. She makes beautiful things, beautiful earrings. Oh my goodness, Reba. Reba sent me a bunch of pictures. Is that Botswana agate? Oh my Lanta. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, can I show these off? Thank you, Sono Bella. Appreciate it. Hi, JD. All right. Reba just sent me. Look how pretty that necklace is and bracelet. Necklace on. So pretty. I love that you mixed the check glass in with the Botswana agate. It's so pretty. Thank you for sharing. I have a little bit of Botswana agate today, not those rounds. I'm trying to decide. I do need to do another one of those trunk shows. I think I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, anyway. Pinewood, good morning. I don't know what to do. I'm just running around like a crazy lady. Let's look at some stones. How about that? Let's start there. Ooh, last strand of these. This is a jasper. I don't know what kind of jasper. I looked up what I thought he told me it was, and it wasn't a thing, so I don't know. In any case, they're beautiful. They've been kind of color blocked here, so you get those really cool colors. Those are $20 for 12 and a half inches. 12 and a quarter inches long for that strand. Yeah, 4mm faceted cubes. Everything except your husband's for sale. I love that. That's my last strand of those. They're just pretty. When I go to Tucson, I'm going to have to write things down better because my memory is not good enough. It used to be. It used to be a little better. Mom brain for sure. Okay. We're going to be a little bit all over the place, I think, here. That's okay. Grown kids and grandkids for sale. Oh, you're funny. These are $12 a strand. These are really cool. 15 1/4 inches long, 6 millimeter leopard jasper rondelles. I know. I think it has to do with being a mom. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I also, well, I don't know. This is a whole nother thing. I've been reading more and more about undiagnosed ADHD in women, especially adult women. And I tick a lot of the boxes, and a lot of it kind of makes sense. I'm like, oh. Like, so are there people whose minds don't race all day long? Is that like a thing? I have no idea. I have no idea. But they say it's undiagnosed in women a lot because we're very successful in spite of it. Like, we cope and manage around it and do a good job of using the strengths of ADHD to our success, like that hyper focused. Do you guys ever get hyper focused on something? Oh, I do. These are $12 a strand. Sorry, Sherry. Yeah, your mind never slows down. I know. I don't know. Is that a thing? I'm not sure. Anyway, $12 a strand for these. We are doing a bundle show. So if there's something you want, you just say me in the chat, just like Sherry did there. I'll start you a basket. You can check out anytime today you would like, or um or on Wednesday. I'm only doing 2 shows this week because I had some scheduling conflicts, but hopefully we can make that up next week a little bit. So today or Wednesday for checkouts. One of these for Sherry. Sherry, was there one that was calling your name? They're pretty similar, but sometimes, you just want one of them and you don't know why. Or I can pick one for you. It doesn't matter. Whichever. Okay, this one's singing to me today. It's singing, so you get that one. Aren't they great? I don't know, just the patterns in them are so cool. Like, each bead is a little piece of art, I think. They're very cool. Okay. They are. They're really nice. I agree. Yes, and like, I don't know, they're just I love um all the different jaspers because of the patterns they have. Just amazing. You feel like you're leaving us hanging there. I just want to make sure. Yay. Okay, yes, YouTube is working today. All right, these are $20 a strand. Undiagnosed AD. Yeah, me too. They say that happens a lot because we bounce around. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I could do that. Unfinished projects. Like feeling overwhelmed to start something. Oh, that's a big one for me. That is a big one. Like, I can do this, I can do this. So even little things like emptying the dishwasher. Yes. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I have to do the dishwasher. Like, it just hangs on you. There's not that, like, obvious, just do it and it'll be done. But yeah, creative, but get stuck easily. Yes. Oh, the laundry. Oh, let me tell you, I folded all the clean laundry this weekend. My husband helped. My daughter helped a little bit. She did. My oldest daughter kind of did some of her own. Kind of. Oh, it felt good. But now I have to wash more clothes, and I'm like, that means I'm going to have to fold them. Right, Anno? Oh, I know. How old are your kiddos again? All right, these are $20 a strand as well. 12 1/2 inches long, 4 millimeter faceted cube, Peruvian Amazonite. The Peruvian Amazonite gets this gorgeous color. It's so yummy. Looks like I have 4 of those strands. $20 a piece. 12 1/2 inches. I know. The blue. Oh, for sure. Bead paralysis. Yes. I just want to like lock myself in my craft room, and maybe I would watch YouTube and maybe I would actually get stuff done. Maybe. It's hard to say. I love this blue. It's amazing. I always buy this when I can, as long as it's not like super crazy priced, because it's so pretty. 20 a strand. A she shed? Is that what you're trying to say? A she shed. I know my husband, that was an idea for a while, and then we were kind of like, I need more like a secondary house for all of this. That's not in the budget. Well, I got a few more things that are really, I don't know if this one, I'm not sure if this one is Peruvian or not, but man, the color's close. They're gorgeous. Amazonite, $12 a strand. This is a 4mm faceted round. These are 15-inch long strands for $12. Set timers. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I do a lot of lists, but I think timers would be good too. We do that for my kids. I don't think to do it for me. I love that. That's really good. You want one of these pine wood? You got it. Yummy, yummy. They're beautiful. That's one of my favorite colors, so that's probably why I always buy it. Got one for you. Forget why. What's that timer for? You, at least on iPhone, you can label your timer. So like when it goes off, you can be like, oh, that's why. That's what I got to do next. Oh, they're so pretty. I think I bought like 10 of these strands. Because now I have 7. That makes sense. I bought a lot. They were so pretty. And sometimes this color is so hard to find in the Amazonite. I've been seeing a lot more Amazonite that is like the multi-toned, where you get like different shades of yellow and brown, which they're cool too, but it's not this really yummy color. All right. Amazonite chips, also probably Peruvian, but I'm not sure for sure. 16 inches long. These are $12 a strand. One for Tito, the anxiety mosquito. I love that. Can I just call you Tito? I love it. You're fitting right in today. Well, we didn't talk about anxiety yet. Just undiagnosed ADHD. One of these for Tito. It goes hand in hand. It really does. It does. Yes, that's hard, Anna. It's hard. Okay, so tell me. So I don't know if you've been in here for very long, because I was saying I've been reading more and more about undiagnosed ADHD in women, and that I tick a lot of the boxes. And I was like, are there people whose minds just kind of slow down and you can like think through the day versus racing thoughts? Okay, you just got in. Perfect. Because my mind goes 800 miles an hour all day long. And then it occurred to me, as I've kind of been reading more, that like maybe not everybody's minds are insane like mine. Is it helping? Does it help you? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer. That's very it's very personal, and we just met. 20 years of medication feels like the brain's finally working the way it should be. Wow, that's amazing. All right, maybe I need to investigate this a little more. Interesting. Well, I'm glad that it's good for you. That's awesome. This is my last strand of turquoise nuggets. They're about a 6mm size, 15.5 inches long, $22. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. It's very inspirational. I'm glad you joined for that, and because we love new bead friends. $22 is my last strand of turquoise nuggets. There's some really pretty strong blue ones in there. Love that. Yeah. Right, Pinewood? This is what I want to do right now. Not what needs to be done. Alright, this is my last strand of these. 14 millimeter coin, 15.5 inches long, fire agate, $14. Last one of these. Yeah, that's great advice. Great advice. I think part of me, and this could also be some underlying ADHD, is that I've had doctors with other things just kind of be dismissive, which I know also happens for women a lot, where we're like, we just don't know. I don't know. And so stepping out and like advocating for myself is exhausting, like mentally. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, that's okay, Pinewood. That's okay. The birds are on their way to you, my friend. An online doctor. Oh, that's a good idea. Sometimes that's easier. I know the whole online thing. Man, that's helped my anxiety. $40 a month. Cool. That's really good. That's really good. So much information today. Mind Mechanic RX. All right. That's awesome. Thanks for your info. Gives you something to think about, that's for sure. All right. Fire agate, 14 millimeter coins. Last strand. Anti-anxiety medication, ADHD. Wow, that's amazing. I know. Yes, such good info. We're talking about undiagnosed ADHD. And then Tito, the anxiety mosquito, came in right at the right time. And so she jumped right in and is telling us all about her experience. And it's been very informative. Yeah. You never know what you're going to walk into when you come into my shows. It's always wholesome, though. I keep it wholesome. All right, these are $36 a strand. These are 13 by 18 rectangles, also fire agate. Some really pretty patterns in these. I can do half strands on these, you guys. I forgot to mention that. Anything over about that $20 price point, I'm happy to do a half strand on as well. Ooh, look at that one. Half strand for Tito. I wasn't prepared for half strand. We can definitely do them. I'm like, oh wait, I need a marker. Oh, we'll use a green one today. Whoa, did I just get rated? Because there's a ton of people in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Florida Flips for the raid. Thank you so much. You guys follow Florida Flips. We are doing beads in here today. We are doing stone strands. I do a bundle show, so if there's something you want, you just say me in the chat, and I will start you a basket. You check out by the end of the show, just one total for all your items. 36, so 18 for a half strand, 36 for a full strand on these. Thank you so much. So these are used for jewelry making. They all have smaller holes. They're not going to work for like beaded pens. Mismatch 84. No, not too much. Not too much. Been on like 20 minutes. All right, so I have another half strand and I have another full strand. Full strand's 36, half strand is 18. As long as I'm doing my math right. All right, put those away. Let's move on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love these fire agate. They're very cool. They're so hard to find. This vendor, so all of my stones, I buy in person for probably 98% of them. I don't order them off the internet. I don't like to order them off the internet because the quality can vary. Even if the description says one thing, you never really know what you're going to get. So I like to hand purchase everything. In-person purchase. These are not fire agate. They're a very good dupe. These are $6 a strand. This is a orange dyed crackled agate. And they're 8mm faceted rounds for $6 a strand. 14 3/4 inches long. I got 4 of those. One for Sherry. These are all pretty similar, but if there's one calling you, let me know. I can swap it out. Aren't these awesome? They're very cool looking. Yeah, they look a lot like the fire agate. The fire agate is natural. These are enhanced by man to look like fire agate. But they're still cool. And they're still agate. They've just been treated. One for Sun. I know, for $6 you can't go wrong. Oh man, I got such a good deal on this. This is my last strand. I know, I'm working on it, Kathy. I'm working. I think I found a place I can get them. $16. These are golden obsidian. This is my last strand. It's 15.5 inches long. These are 12 by 16mm rectangles. They're amazing. Golden obsidian. It's possible I can get more of these when I go to Tucson this year, but I don't know until I'm there. $16 for the full strand. Yeah, they're crazy cool. They have, I guess it would be called a chatoyan. See, I'm not really sure. But it almost looks like it's under a layer of like thin glass. It's not. It's just the stone. And it's just been polished. They're very cool. If something is haunting you, like you saw earlier in the show, and you just can't get it out of your mind, let me know. I'm always happy to backtrack. And we can always pull it back out. All right. These are Red Creek Jasper, $8 a strand. I've got 2. These are really cool. These are tubes that are 13 by 4mm, 15.5 inch long strands. $8 per strand. Red Creek Jasper always has amazing patterns in it. And I love the colors, those reds and greens. A little bit of golden tones. These are awesome. $8 a strand for those. One of those for Tito. Is one calling to you more than the other, the left one or the right one? And then we'll give the other one to Angela. Angela Marie. Welcome, welcome. The right one. And Angela will get you this one. Welcome in. So just let me know before you're ready to go. And I can add up whatever's in your basket and you can check out then. The other option is I will be on Wednesday morning as well. And I think we're doing check glass Wednesday morning. So if you want check glass beads too, you can carry your basket over till Wednesday. These are $22 a strand or $11 for a half strand. This is lepidolite and an 8mm coin. The full strand is 15.5 inches long. I have 1.5 strands available. So lepidolite is naturally this purple color. Really cool patterns in there again. I mean, can you imagine just finding this in the ground? That's very cool. I don't think you would find it in the US. Half for sun. I have a full strand, or we can break that one too if other people want. If somebody wants a half, I can break it. Break the strand. These are cool. All right. These are also lepidolite. These are larger. These are cool. This is $28 for a full strand. It's a 12 millimeter faceted coin. I've got a full strands. I have 3 full strands. I also have a half strand. These strands, the full strands, are 15 3/4 inches long, so nice and long. Half for Tito, half for Pinewood. They're amazing. These are also hand faceted, if that matters too or not, but they're hand cut, which is awesome. So 14 for a half strand. And half for Angela. You got it. Where's my snippers? Here we go. Perfect. That's great. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I let you guys do that. I have a lot of people. I'm usually on 3 days a week, 3 to 4. This week, just we had a lot come up. So 3 to 4 days a week normally. And I let people carry their baskets over each week to the last show of the week. Because if you're going to be here 3 times a week with me, let's save some shipping. Let's spend it on beads or just save it, right? Yeah, glass beads. Check glass beads on Wednesday. Got Tito's, I got Pinewood, and I got Angela. Oh, I can't wait for you to see. I have, I used to think I wanted to try and do a, like marathon show and show all my check glass in one show. Now I don't think I can do that. I think I would be on for like 15 hours or something if we went through all my glass in one show. I got a lot. And don't worry, I got more coming because I do that. Yes, more bunny for beads. That's right. It just made sense to me, right? I mean, I personally hate paying shipping. I hate paying shipping. So I figured I could do that, guys, to help you guys out. All right, these are $32. This is my last strand. No check glass today, but we're gonna be doing check glass on Wednesday. $32 for the full strand. This is kyanite, an 8 millimeter coin. This is my last strand. It's $32, 15 3/4 inches long. You guys, these are, I know $32 is not like cheap, but it's a crazy good deal. Tito, you got them. Those I think I will be able to get more in Tucson. The vendor I bought them from in Denver had tons of them, and I will be seeing them in Tucson. So, though the quality on those is some of the best I have ever seen, and the price, I was kind of price matching. There was another reseller of beads that I was looking at the other day, and she had some similar sized. The quality wasn't as nice, and she was selling them for 38. So I'm gonna be getting, I don't know, I'm gonna order like so many when I go to Tucson. Aren't they amazing? I'll get more calcite quartz. I'm gonna get more. I'm going to Tucson very first few days of February, so I will be shopping like a maniac. I already told my husband I gotta figure out how to up my limit on my credit card because I think I'm just going to bring more than one credit card and max them all out. All right, I had not heard of this one before, but I thought it was really pretty. Yan Yun Agate, 8mm rounds. Anytime they color block these things, I really like it. Really cool fall tones with kind of that mauve-y, purpley red. And then the greens, little lighter tones, and all of those. These are $20 a strand. These I'm going to keep as full strands just because they're color blocked, but you get 15.5 inches of beads, 8mm rounds. I know, yeah, I'm going to get another credit card. It's so hard to pick what credit card. So I'm going to go to Tucson. I fly in the morning of January 31st, and then I'm going to come home the 3rd of February. So not very long. But my family's going to need me. So Amazon card's a good one. Angela, we got one of these for Angela. If you end up going, let me know, because the shows end at like 6 p.m. We can go to dinner. This is probably not safe. I'm all about meeting people off the internet, though. Yeah, if you let me know, for sure. For sure. I know my husband hates it. I'm safe. Yeah, that's what dangerous people say. No, I'm just kidding. My husband gets very like, stop meeting people, stop meeting. I'm like, it's fine. But I met him off the internet. So, I mean, Oh, Kathy, that would be so fun. Yeah, that's true. Oh, he's not so worried about me taking the trip alone. And I mean, it's Tucson. Like, I'm not going to be like, come to my hotel room and meet me. But, like, let's go to dinner. Let's meet at a restaurant somewhere like that. That's safe. Candy, where are you? I didn't see you come in. Hi, there you are. Safety in public. Exactly. All right. Those are gorgeous. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Are you up early or am I on late? Just teasing. I love Candy's schedule. I love it. She's living the life. Oh, darn doctor's appointments getting you out of bed. So you've been up for a while. All right, Ocean Jasper, 10mm faceted rounds, 15 3/4 inches long, $36 for a full strand or half strands for 18. Tito, do you want right one or left one? I know, they're so pretty. I've been making it my life goal to find old stock Ocean Jasper and old stock blue lace agate. So, because the old stock is way prettier. You've got it, Tito. No problem. Way prettier. It's a good goal. Candy approves. So good. Okay, so I want to find. I got some more Ocean Jasper, but I need to find it. We'll get there. We'll find it. All right, last strand of these. I wasn't sure what to think of these. I don't know where it was mined from. The ones I just was showing Amy, I could maybe find out. I'm not sure. But that's from a vendor who buys her own slabs and hires her own cutters to cut them. So her stuff is usually gorgeous. They run a little more because of her process, but it's really cool. 8th vein. Is that the location? I don't know. Candy might know. Candy knows stuff. Candy knows a lot about stones that I don't know. All right, 8mm round selenite, 15 inches long for $16. The selenite's really cool. It has that natural cat's eye or that chatoyancy. I don't know like what its hardness rating is, but it feels a lot softer than other stones. So I would just be careful with it. I'm seeing this dyed a lot, which is kind of interesting, but this is natural. Yeah, I would imagine it is very soft. It just feels softer than, yeah, it just feels softer. That's the vein it comes from, which is why it's so expensive, because of all the good orbs. I know, I love the good orbs. I love all the good orbs with all of the, like, variety of colors, too. Ugh, it's so pretty. Selenite. Oh, that's good to know, Pinewood. Thank you. All right, selenite. Don't wear it in water. Really interesting. I wouldn't have known that. 2. It's a 2 on the Moss scale. Oof, that is soft. That's really soft. Be careful with it. Surgery next month. Oh, no. That's true. It'll give you more crafting time. Oh, it'll fall apart. It's water soluble. See? Information all day long. I love it. Ooh, look how pretty it is with this. I just put it in my basket with the Amazonite. Look how pretty that's together. Whew. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, yeah, that's right, Kathy said. She said that you guys might be coming to Tucson. If you do, look me up. Or just let me know at least. Let me know. Yeah. $10 a strand. Oh, I got such a good deal on these. Picture Jasper 6mm faceted coins, 15 inches long. Has that checkerboard facet on it. Oh, can you see it? There we go. 6mm coin. I know, right, Candy? I'm pumped that I'm finally going to go. I got my hotel. I got my flight. I'm going. Flight's non-refundable. I'm going. $10 a strand. These are 15-inch long strands. Picture Jasper, another one with awesome patterns. They don't facet it very often, so I always love when I find it faceted. With oh, I bet it's really pretty with the Botswana. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I love those. Yep, I'm in love. $10 a strand on those. All right, these are $16 a strand. These are iolite. Iolite's one I don't find very often. It's very hard to find iolite in big chunks that are clean. So there are a lot of inclusions in these. I would guess that it's not found in very large pockets, but that's a guess. Faceted squares, 10mm faceted squares, 15 3/4 inches long. Those are $16 a strand. Got a couple of funky holes on some of these, but in beads, iolite is not very common. One for Angie. Angie, is there one of those that you would prefer? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? The first one. You got it. I called you Angie. Angela. I had a friend in high school whose name was Angela, and we always called her Angie. So I think that's why I did that. Angie works. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being gracious with me. Okay. These are cool. $10 a strand. Oh, I love that. $10 a strand. I have 2 of these. Pineapple jade. These have this really cool twist shape to them. It's about a 7 by 13mm twist. And then you get these little rounds in there. They look like they're about a 3.5. They don't look small enough to be a 3. Yep, 3.5. 3.5mm. $10 a strand. These are 15.5-inch long strands. And they're just the color of pineapple. They're very awesome. Love that. I love those. Yes, you have these hot crafts. You got all the pineapple jade. I'm working on it. I have those $12 ones, but then I found them for a lot less. It'll be like $6. It'll be like a month before they come. Because I have to import them. And then I don't want to pay for expedited shipping because they're going to let me do free shipping if I just do their sea carrier. So it's got to go on a boat to come here. I figure I'm not going to pay shipping if I'm going to have to pay higher tariffs. So I'm trying to balance it out. Okay. Yeah, that's on my to-do list for this week, is to get that finalized so that it can get on its way here. Pineapple jade, 8mm coins, 15.5 inches long. Also $10 a strand. These are kind of fun. They're like little hockey pucks. Yeah, I've got the $12 ones, but the ones I found, I think they're gonna be closer to 6 or 7. Maybe less. 7 is at the max. So save a little money. Ooh, yay. Oh, you guys, this tray. Oh, there's so many pretty things. I don't stock like Thai silver or sterling silver just because of the cost. It's so expensive, and to like carry stock in it, it's very difficult. There's ever something you're specifically looking for, I might be able to like source something for you and sell it kind of as a special order. But as far as like stock, I don't carry. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so expensive right now. All right, these are blue lace agate. These I bought because the color is good. You are getting some transparent spots on these, but you still have that really yummy blue lace agate color on those. These are tiny though. These are a 4mm faceted coin, 15.25 inches long, for $12 a strand. The price is good too. Also why I got them. They're pretty. One for Tito. I think those are all the same, but if one is calling you, always let me know. Oh, it's really pretty with your kyanite. Ooh, it is so pretty. You'll take 2. Okay. I know, they're good. They're really pretty. So pretty. I love blue lace agate. I do not think that this is probably old stock just because they do have some of those transparent spots in there, but oh, Tahitian black pearls. Tahitian, not Tahitian. Tahitian. That was my last kyanite. I'm gonna definitely be trying to get more in Tucson. When I bought it from that vendor in Denver, they also are gonna be in Tucson. But when I bought it from them, they had piles of it. So hopefully it should be pretty easy to get more. Piles and piles. And the price on that, I didn't even realize till I started digging a little more how good the price is. But I seriously might buy like 20 strands of each size when I go back because, oh, it's so good. So good. Sorry, I'm putting together a box. There we go. I had all these stones just sitting on a tray. And they're hard to go through. So I was like, well, as I show them today, I will box them up. Ugh, it's so pretty, kyanite. It's gorgeous. Oof, look at these. These are old stock blue lace agate. Look how gorgeous these are. They're not cheap though. These are $64 for a full strand. I can do a half strand for $32. Tito, I think you claimed before I said the price, so let me know if you need to change on anything. A half, okay. No problem. I know they're not cheap, but I think they're worth it. They're so pretty. And they are like 15.5 inches for a full strand, so you get quite a few beads still on a half strand. They're about 13 millimeters. I can write, here we go, because I gotta put them on your bag. Agate. 13 millimeters. And they're gorgeous. I love blue lace agate. It's hands down one of my favorites. The other one is labradorite and ocean jasper. There's a lot of favorites. I got a lot of favorites. And amazonite. I'm like, what are the other ones? Oh, they're so pretty. I got some gorgeous labradorite. Gorgeous. That's one that I only will hand pick. Because even online, if you're buying specific strands online, they can angle the beads so that they only show the flashy part. So I only hand pick my labradorite. Only. Blue lace, that's what we're writing. Blue lace agate, 13 millimeter, corner drilled. Oh, yes, I love blue apatite. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if I have any apatite right now. I found just a tiny bit at the last bead show I was able to go to. Yeah, all the blues and purples. Hi, Joe. How are you? Blue lace agate. 64 for a full strand, 32 for a half. This is old stock blue lace agate. That's why it's so pretty. I'm doing great. Thank you. Some of the newer stock of blue lace agate, it looks more like chalcedony because you don't have any banding in it. And you start getting those transparent spots and, it's just not the same. Oh, lab slab with purple flashes. Yeah, I've gotten some pretty dark blue where it's kind of, encroaching onto like that more indigo shade. But I know what you're talking about. That purple is, whew, it is something for sure. All right. Yeah, boo on no banded blue lace. It needs banding. All right, these are $8 per bead. 20 by 25 millimeter is the size. These are drilled this direction. Kind of have a little twist to them, and they're faceted. $8 per bead. I know, they're so pretty. They would make really good pendants. Get them on the screen a little better. There we go. Got a little bit of I don't know if there's druzy in there or not. Maybe a tiny bit of druzy in there. A little bit in that little pocket. No, it's not centered. Well, it's drilled. Come on. There we go. I'm like, I know a pin fits through there. Drilled this way. Two in similar size colors. So sizing should be good, but let's find some that are banded nicely together. Those look good. Perfect. I gotta get a different pack. Or I could do this. I'll put them in here and just put 2 stickers on it. 2, please, for earrings. All right. So I'm just putting them in a bag with 2 stickers since you got 2 of them. I'll do the same for Tito. Let's see, let's match these up. How are those, Tito? Those look okay for you? Here's the other side. I think those are pretty good. Yes. Okay. So this strand, well, I have to tell you the whole story. You guys are so funny. I love it. So this strand, this vendor, she was saving them for me. Because when I went to the gym show last year, I bought all of her strands of these. And I told her, I bought like 3 strands, and then I had left the rest there, and I could not get them out of my mind. I was like, I have to have them all. They're so gorgeous. So I called her when I got home, and I said, if you have more, please, please, please save them for me, because like I have to have them. And so she remembered that, and she sent me the rest of hers, but then she saved that other strand for me because this old stock, you can't find it. So these are $72 for a full strand. Half strands are $38. I also have pairs. I have 2 pairs of these that I could do for $8 a pair. They're incredible. These are 13 by 18 faceted rectangles. And I know $72 for a strand of beads is a lot. But let me tell you, the next closest thing I found from any other vendor, the wholesale price was like 100 and I can't remember, over 100, 110, 120 something. And it wasn't as pretty. It was close, but it wasn't as nice. And they weren't faceted. Nambia. Yep, that makes sense. And no longer in operation. Well, these are old stock, and they actually have old price on them. So they're a good deal. And this is all I have left. A half for Kathy. Unless I find someone else who has hidden old stock. These are not going to be available after I sell out. Obviously, if I sell out, you can't have them. But I also have the pairs for $8. $8 a pair. 38 for a half strand, 72 for a full. I'm working my little tail off. I might have some new check glass on Wednesday. We'll see how Tuesday goes. All right, I got a half left, I got a full left, and I got some pairs. Ooh, these are cool. All right. I do need my littler bags for these. All right, these are $5 for 6 beads. So I'll just bag you up 6 beads. Blue lace agate. These are 8 by 11 millimeter teardrops. Faceted 3-dimensional teardrops. $8 for 6 beads on those. And I think that's the end of my blue lace. I think we're done with blue lace agate after this one. So they hang like that. They're cool. There we go. Oh no. I just threw some on the floor. That's okay. It'll be alright. Hopefully I can find them easily. Alright, this is aquamarine, and we get a whole little variety of shading here. Wow, I only have 2 strands of those left. $10 a strand. 2x4mm faceted rondelle, 15¼ inches long. $10 a strand. Me for Angela. They're so pretty. Sorry, I'm juggling appointments. I have double booked appointments again. One for me, one for my kid. Different time, different places, same time. So I was trying to reschedule one of them. And it just worked out beautifully. Okay. We've got kitty faces. These have little hematite rounds in between. These are $12 a strand. Oh, darn work. Tito, yeah, if you can make it in tomorrow, we'll just do your checkout tomorrow. If something comes up, just send me a message and I can send you a listing. Oh, yeah, Wednesday. That's what I meant. Wednesday. Yes. Thank you so much. Great to have you today. All right, so I have the orange aventurine, I have a yellow aventurine, and I have one left in Amazonite. These are $12 a strand, and any of the stones. These strands are about 15¼ inches long. I think that's the case for all of these. Yes. Yay! Goodbye. Thank you, thank you. I know, they're adorable. So, oh, the Amazonite one has the faces carved on both sides. I think it's the yellow one. Yeah, the yellow one is only on one side. They have the carving. Because it looks like the orange ones. Yep, orange is on both sides. So orange aventurine, yellow aventurine, or Amazonite. $12 a strand. Kitty faces. I never seen them cut like this, stones, into a cat bead. Just too fun. Meow. Okay. I think these are all in different bags. The Amazonite one for Angela. You got it. And that's a good example of why I buy in person, because I picked out the bluest Amazonite ones. Some of them were like pretty much white, which maybe would be fine too, but okay. Goodbye, kitties, for now. Here's a little Botswana agate. How we doing? We got about an hour. Yeah, about an hour left. We can do this. We got an hour. We're doing great. These are $20 a strand. They're 16 inches long, but note there is a knot between each bead there. So not a full 16 inches in beads. But the strand is 16 inches long. Botswana agate. These are $20. About a 15 millimeter rough hexagon. Let's see, 84. I feel like maybe. Maybe. Oh, you got a faceted coin in Botswana agate. You did not get these. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, you got a faceted coin, but not this shape. These are $20 for a strand. The reason I love Botswana agate is because the banding in it is just incredible. Case in point with these, like they're just, every bead is gorgeous. Oof, love them. Unparalleled. Yes. I love it. I love it. Wow, they're so pretty. And for Botswana agate, $20 a strand is a pretty good price. I think I was able to get that good price because they didn't, refine the edges. They didn't make really pristine shapes out of it, so the labor cost on them wasn't as high. But they are polished really nicely. So even though you have those rough edges, they're nice and shiny. You feel like you might need it? You want me to grab you one? Do you want to pick one? I feel like I might need it. I can't live without it. I really am liking, I don't know, they're all pretty. Number 3 or number 5? I don't know. Okay, let's do number. I really love this bead on there, but I don't love all the rest of it. Okay. 3 was your first thought? Okay, let's look at it. It's because, well, you know what? Maybe it is good. It's got that. Oh, yeah. I changed my mind. I do like 3. Let's get you 3. As long as you're still liking it. Yes. Okay. 4. There we go. Oof. There's certain stones, this is one of them, that I really could just like look at for hours, and I have to like pull myself out of it to keep showing you guys beads, or else I would just have a show of me staring at gorgeous things for an hour. That's not very fun for you guys. For me, it would be. All right, these are pricey. These are $40. Rainbow Moonstone 5.5 millimeter faceted rondelle, 10 inches for $40. I will do half strands on these, but keep in mind that half strand only leaves you with 5 inches. But look how pretty these are. Rainbow Moonstone. They flash. They have flash. They have flash when they just sit here. You guys, I don't have to stage them to make them flash for you. They're amazing. They're so pretty. 10 inches is more than enough to do a bracelet. They're amazing. I do have one more other Rainbow Moonstone that's not quite as pricey, but they're not faceted. You love it when it has the black rutile inclusions? Yeah, that's pretty cool too, actually. Where's my other? This is why I'm working on putting them in boxes, because it's very hard to find what I'm looking for when they're all stacked in trays. Oop, here they are. Here's the other one. I'll show you the other one. Also, the trays don't stack on top of each other very well. Okay, so there's the faceted rondelles. It's so nice. And then I have these ovals as well. And so the ovals, they're not consistently the same size, but they're roughly 6 by 8 millimeter. They're also smooth, not faceted. But these are 14 inches for $28 on the ovals. It's your favorite? Well, I'm really tempting you then, huh? These are so pretty. Just the flash on loan on both of these is so good. This strand is funny. I don't know what's going on. This strand, oh, and a piece of my hair, sorry. Let's see, 14 inches on the ovals. They had this random strand in there that has like all these tiny ones mixed in with the large ones. That was weird. Kind of oddball. Not the tiny ones, but the ovals, an oval strand. Let's get you a good one. How's that look? Ooh, yeah. Does that one look good, Pinewood? Perfect. 28 on those. Ooh, yeah, they're good. So I have a ton of these because he told me he dropped the price quite a bit if I told him I would buy 10. So I did. I bought 10, which is why I ended up with this goofy one in there, but that's okay. I might break that up and sell it separately, but yeah, those are yummy. Ooh, I love that. You know, I should show you this. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. If I can find it. All right, this might have to go on your Christmas list or something. This is $36. This is Rainbow Moonstone in sterling silver. So there's the back. There's the back. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. Set in sterling silver. This is $38. Isn't that incredible? Okay, that's all the Rainbow Moonstone I have. That's it. This is a one of a kind. I don't have any more of those. Got the faceted, got the ovals, and then I have one pendant. You can keep it on your list as long as nobody else grabs it. Yeah, it's cool. The faceted are a 5.5 millimeter, and they're on a 10-inch long strand. Put it on your list. Yep. I knew that when I bought it, it was not inexpensive. But for sterling silver and Rainbow Moonstone, it's not crazy. There you go, Christmas money. All right, so we got ovals. I know, that's why I always like to hold them together because they do match nicely. And we've got the faceted. Faceted are 40 for 10 inches. Yep. Yeah, I know. It was a good deal. I have more pendants. I don't stock pendants very often, but oh, maybe I should. I found more blue lace. Squirrel. All right, we'll put this away. We'll put it away. That's what I found. I know. I said more blue lace. I found more blue lace. And these pendants, I forgot that I bought blue lace pendants set in sterling. Yeah, I know. These are cool. These are, that one's 20. Is this one 20? Yeah, they're both 20 for the rectangle or the teardrop. Set in sterling silver, open backed. Same with that one. They are stamped, I think, on the back of the bail. Yeah, it's real tiny, but there it is. Isn't that good? I really try. I've been buying and selling beads since the summer of 2000, so a long time now. And so I have a pretty high bar for quality, but I love a good deal. So it's kind of a good combo for you guys, hopefully. I try to pass along those deals too. So I have those as well. And I keep them in these baggies. If you keep your sterling sealed up, the air doesn't get to it, and so it doesn't tarnish as quickly. Because it's a reaction with the air that causes the tarnish. Or some outside something. Ooh, I forgot. Look, we found labradorite. That one's 30. Oh, thank you, 84. I like pretty things. I don't like to buy things just to buy things. You know what I mean? Like I want it to have I want to love it. I want to love the things I have. That's pretty too. I know. Me too, Pinewood. Me too. I showed these the last time. I'm gonna show these again. When I was in when I went to the Denver show, when was that? September. They had these, I mean, they were pieced together, so kind of I guess a composite technically. Okay, I took these pictures. It was dark. They had no light shining on these slabs. This was like for an tabletop, or maybe something for your wall. Then they had this round one too, just like a little tabletop. But can you imagine if these had light on them? That's how flashy they were without light. It was so crazy. Oh, I want them. I want them. Next year in Denver, I might, because in Denver, if I can carry it to my car, I could bring it home. In Tucson, I have to fly home. Aw, thanks, Candy. Look at that. This one's 32. Green rutile in sterling silver. This one is really good to have the open back. Some like the blue lace doesn't matter as much, but this one is really good having that open back. So pretty. $32 for that. Now we're just playing. I had beads that were at least this clear before. Whew, those were cool. They were expensive, but they were cool. I know, I got 84 hooked into the stone world. There's still minerals I don't know about. So when the holes aren't consistent, that usually means they're probably cut in India. What they do, this one is 32. What they'll do is they will drill through the bead just until it breaks through the other side and not get like that full drill bit through there. So you get this like tapered hole. So one side you can get thing like strung in, but it won't come all the way through the other side, which is really annoying. That tends to happen more with stones that are cut in India. Pendant for Angela. Yay, I'm glad he found a home. It's pretty. Yeah, really pretty, right? Keeping you up at night. Thank you. Yeah, calcite. I appreciate that. Now you can leave it into your imagination. Yes. All right. Oh. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to tempt you, Angela, but I have this one too. This one's big. This one's 44. It's quite a bit more. But this is black rutile and sterling silver. Isn't that amazing? I had beads that would have matched this. That was so clear. They were crazy. I don't have them now. I shouldn't even talk about them. But this is a big pendant. I mean, you can see how it covers almost 2 full of my fingers. Oh, good, Angela. I'm glad. Oh, I'm so excited. Start saving for March for when I get back. Yeah, you might. Dendrotic opal one. Okay. Oh, I'll show you. Well, I have, these aren't dendrotic opal, but they're really, they remind me of it. These are, oh, I can't even say that. How do I say that? Silomelanine dendrite. So they're still dendrotic. These are, yeah, they're both 22 a strand. They're like a matte finish. They're a rough finish, so not polished, but they are in the sterling silver again. These are cool. I mean, this is just, you know, fossils, basically. Yeah, like a, oh, it's like a limestone. Okay, that makes sense. But this pattern, it's just there hanging out. It's not like added later. It's the one with the black pine wood. The first one I showed, I should have put them in the other order. Yes, okay. I know, it's amazing that they're natural. It's so amazing. I love it. That's yours, Pinewood. So cool. It's a dangerous show. It always is. It always is. And again, these are stamped on the back of the bale with fuzz on my finger. 925. These come from a super reputable, I don't know what to call them. I guess they manufacture these, but they sit and they will look at the stone. So he was explaining to me that on these, oh, they love it. That on these, so these they cut them flat, because if they were to dome them like this one is, see that has that dome to it, you would lose a lot of that pattern. So they really do a nice job and are very intentional with how they use the stones to make sure that each pendant is just gorgeous. So this is cool too. This one, this is found in Colorado actually. This is native copper. So this is like a copper vein running through that stone. My light's making that difficult. If I get closer, it's very, very cool. This one's $32. Set in sterling silver again. It is art. Yeah, it's an art right out of the ground. Isn't that cool? I wonder if this will show better if I turn this light off. Kind of not. You can see that copper better without that light. It's on your wish list. It's so cool. I haven't shown these in a long time, you guys. This is fun. This is fun. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a navy blue on the bottom. All right, this is ruby and kyanite. And my favorite thing about rubies, they react. Apparently lapis. We learned that last week. Thanks, Candy. $28 for that. Eek, I know. It has a very Petersite feel, that copper, that native copper one. Yep, I agree. Kyanite with ruby. $28 for that. I know. I need to like hire Candy as my personal stone consultant. Isn't it cool? Just unique. All right, let's do like 2 more and then we'll put pendants away. Kyanite glows. What? Did you tell me that? Kind of, huh? It like lights up. It's not like color changing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you did send me a picture. That's right. The necklace in your mouth. I had no idea. You did tell me. I forgot. You even sent me a picture. Good grief. Oh, that's funny. Oh, these I got a good deal on. That's crazy. Yeah, I had no idea. All right, these are $12 a piece. These are Larimar in sterling silver. They're not as big, but it's a really nice, just kind of everyday size pendant. Larimar in sterling, pinewood. Which one you want? I also have this one that's 16. That's bigger. Yeah, they had these like closed out, and I was like, I will take. I think I bought like 8 of them. And this is what I have left. Rectangle. Yep, single source, Dominican Republic. That one I knew. It's gorgeous. Oh, pinewood. That looks pretty with your moonstone. So 16 on the larger one, 12 on the smaller one. They're both set in sterling. This one 84. Yes. I figured that's what your drop meant. And then that one is 16. Sterling silver and Larimar. So when I find deals like things that are closed out, marked down, I pass that along to you guys. I don't believe in price gouging. Yes, let's pull that out for you to get a screenshot. Ooh. That's so pretty. Yeah, it's like a blue at the bottom. But you're right. It would be gorgeous with petersite. It would be so pretty with petersite. This is my only one. I had 3. And the others 2 sold. That's cool too. Okay. I don't know if I'll get more or not. I honestly don't know. And I don't know what the availability will be like. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Okay. Here's some ocean jasper. I didn't tag these yet. These are 14 a strand. Let's get those on the screen. All right, the ones on the left are going to be 14 a strand. The first 2 are about a 5.5 millimeter. The second 2 are about a 6 millimeter. And then these are $10 a strand. So you can see the difference in the coloring and why these are more than those. So $10 a strand on the right, 14 a strand on the left. They're both ocean jasper. But man, they are cool. I love this strand's really cool. Ocean jasper. And again, this is why I pick my beads in person. I don't have polychrome. What's the other name that goes by? I know it has another name. Is that the one that's like Picasso or Red Creek? If so, then yes. Let me see. Sorry, I put stickers on my fingers because I didn't have these tagged yet. And then I'll do a little similar colors. That's what I thought. Thanks, Candy. Oh, these tags are hard to get on here. What is going on? Here we go. There we go. Desert jasper. I don't know. Okay. That was weird. That was like my internet search bar updated itself to Yahoo, and it wouldn't search. That's weird. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll show you what I have. This might work for you. Desert Jasper, Royal Savannah. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's the thing with the Jaspers. They have so many names. $10 a strand. I actually love that bead. I know I haven't heard Royal Savannah either, but that's cool. I like it. I like it. And then these are 14 a strand. Ocean Jasper. You get a lot more of the orbs in these strands. And a little bit more of that pinky red, purpley color. But yes, I do have some I can show you. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good still. We're doing well. Okay. All right, so this is Picasso Jasper, but it might be similar enough. These are 10mm rounds, and they're $7 a strand. I think the strands are a little short, though. Let's see. I think I have 10s, 8s, 6s, and 4s. Yeah, this is about 14.5 inches long for a 10mm. So those are $7. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. I have one strand left in the 8mm. That's $6. Looks like I have one strand of 6s left. That's $5. Those are pretty. Yeah, so my understanding, and I could be wrong, but my understanding is that Red Creek Jasper, even though it looks just like this, it is from one specific place. Like, so if it's not from that one mine, then they can't call it Red Creek, but I could be wrong on that. The 6mm. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Because sometimes, yes. Angela, I got the 6mm for you. The 4mm rounds are $4 a strand. So those are tiny and cute and $4. I don't know. I think originally it also was only coming from one source, and then they found it in more locations. So I think that changed the pricing a little bit. But they didn't call it Red Creek Jasper. They started calling it this Picasso or the polychrome. And also the Red Creek could have been not trademarked, but something kind of along those lines where one vendor wanted kind of rights to that name. That one for Sun. Yeah. I don't know, but I've also seen like where they make really gorgeous like drilled pendant sized pizzas where they will like cut it in half and then give you the mirror image of things, which is really cool. And that process does run more just to make them. But like, so these are bigger chunks. These are 18 for a full strand. They're like little vase shapes. So I don't have a great answer for you. Polychrome may have more blues and greens, like the earthy tones of the Picasso. That makes sense. That makes sense. There's always something to learn about beads. I just love the patterns in these. I love the patterning. All right, so those are, what did I say, 18? 18, yep. For the vase shape. 19 by 8 millimeters on those. Okay. Oops. Put that away. We have about 30 more minutes before I have to do a fairly hard stop today. Got to pick up a kid from preschool. She appreciates when I'm there on time. So if there's something that you guys are looking for, let me know so we can kind of make that a priority. I'm always happy just pulling stuff and showing you things I got. But yeah, so do the teachers. That's true. That's right, Pinewood. You're a preschool teacher, right? Am I remembering correctly? Correct. I thought so. I love it. I was like 3 minutes late last week one day because I had to drop our dog off for some for boarding before I went and picked up my kid, and then I hit every red light on my way to school. I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's fine. She was really sweet about it. My daughter, she didn't actually care that much, but my 4-year-old, she could live on her own if she had to. She'd be fine. She's crazy. Oh yeah, no, I would never ever. It would have to be like a major incident that I would be that late. That would be. They're pretty strict though. Any more than like 5 minutes, they start charging you by the minute for being late, and then after, it might be 30 minutes. Herkimer chips. No, I don't. I think after 30 minutes, they start calling the police saying you abandoned your kid. So no, I don't have any Herkimers. I had a really good strand one time and I let it go. That doesn't help you today. Do you like them more clear? Or do you like, I've been seeing them where they are selling them more with the inclusions now. Overslept and then when it answers phone. Yeah. You like both? Okay. I'm going to add it to my Tucson list of things to look for. Herkimers are cool. You can go in New York, they have places where you can go and dig for them yourself. I have one of the places, saved on my 300 open tabs on my phone. I think that would be cool to do sometime. Doesn't that sound fun? Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up what that looks like though, Candy. I'll add it to my list. What color is it? Vin Suvianite. It's green. Cool. Herkimer mines are about 3 hours from you. You should do it, son. You should do it. Okay, we'll do it. I'll fly out there and then we'll go dig up diamonds, Herkimer's diamonds, which aren't actually diamonds, but let's talk about these since I've been showing them to you. African turquoise rounds, 6 millimeter size, $8 a strand. These kind of have like a semi-gloss finish on them. They're not matte finished, but they're not super shiny either. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, African turquoise is not turquoise. It is a jasper. Yes. One for Angela. One more example of why stones are crazy, because they're calling this turquoise and it's not turquoise, but it's just accepted to be turquoise. I know, it's just silly. Just silly. It's the price point's also quite a bit less than actual turquoise, which is another clue about that. But we had a little talk about apatite. I found these. Yeah, like some of the jade. Yeah, like a trade name. Exactly. Apatite 2 by 3 millimeter faceted rondelles. Those are $7 a strand. They're teeny tiny, but they're cute and they're pretty, and they're $7. Pinewood and Kathy. That's all I have. Pinewood, everything is coordinating in your basket so perfectly. It's fun. I'm loving it. As long as we're doing it. This is my last one of these. I know. Me too. Me too. Blues and greens. $14. Kathy, you got it. All right, here's one of my splurge per purchases in Denver. These are per bead. These are freshwater pearls, Baroque style. These are $20 per bead. Purple peacock, 15 by 24 millimeter. I still need to make something out of them. They're crazy cool. Turn the light off. There, you can see them. Sometimes the overhead light is too much when you get something that's this kind of iridescent. Oof, they're cool. The hole runs the long direction through the pearl. You would need to use like a 24 gauge or finer to go through the pearls there. Yeah, like offset. I love an offset focal. These, what I really envision on what I want to make is to dangle it off of like a sterling silver, just like circle, like a closed jump ring or something kind of decorative, and then just run chain up the side. I think that would be so simple and so pretty. Maybe put a little couple of Swarovski crystals with it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to make something with these. But this was a strand that haunted me. This was when I was like, I cannot leave here without having it. So I bought it. But yeah, they're $20 a bead. So, but I feel like they're worth it. They're gorgeous. I'm loving that bead right now, actually. Little spots there, but whew, man, look at that one. Yes. So pretty. Anyway, those could not be left behind, so I own them. If I kept them full as a strand, it would have been like a $300 strand, which I can sell them all to you if you want, but they really are stunning. Yeah, with like a matching, yeah, exactly. It's easy to find like a purple peacock pearl that would coordinate nicely with them. Fairly easy, right? Last strand of these. $14. This one is a banded agate 10 millimeter faceted coin. This strand's 14 3/4 inches long. Oh, wait. That's right. Has this big old chip bead in there. Let's do this. I'm marking it down because it has one bead in there that's chipped. We're making that 13 instead of 14. That's why I put tape on there, so I would remember. You got a bad bead. The rest are good, though. So that gives you a little less length than the full strand, but we'll mark that down to 13. Melina. we have left in these hearts? All right, I've got these teeny tiny hearts. This is the only one I have left in the black too. I had not seen hearts this small before. Not in stone. Well, these are pearl, for mother of pearl, so shell. Black mother of pearl, 5mm hearts, 15 3/4 inches long, for $12 a strand. They're so cute. One for Melina. Oh, they look cute with the banded agate you just picked up too. So cute. Perfect. I can confirm it looks nice. All right. These I have 3 colors. These are also $12 a strand. We have that natural kind of golden tone. These are 7mm hearts. I have a dyed pink, also 7mm size, also $12. And then these are just a hair smaller in the white. These are 6mm hearts in the white. $12 a strand, any of the colors. They're just barely smaller, but they are a tiny bit smaller. I measured them and remeasured them. One of each, the gold and the pink for and Shay. There it is. Like, where did I put my marker? The white one for Melina, and a white one also for Ann Shay. You got it. Love the hearts. I don't typically gravitate towards hearts. It was the tiny ones and it was the pink ones that really grabbed my attention at this booth, because well, they did a really nice job on the dye job on these. Sometimes when you dye mother of pearl, it looks really, I don't know, like they just don't do a nice job with it. But also the shapes were just really good. So I went a little heart crazy. These are mother of pearl. So the tag will say on there for you, natural MOP stands for mother of pearl, and it's a shell. So, I don't know if I can find it. This vendor, she texted me a picture of the shell that they cut these from. All right, so that was in September. From Ocean. There we go. She was like, so that is what it looks like on the outside of it. That's the inside. So the natural yellow golden is from more of that yellow part of the shell. The white is from this white part of the shell. Some of it you get these really crazy rainbow finishes. So this is more like the black shell, like the little ones I was showing. Just another one. Yeah, so she was like, I need to send you pictures so you know what you're getting. Like, I know what I'm getting, but I love the pictures anyway. Thank you. Isn't that cool? So I like when they can tell me about their process. All right, so we got those. And then I have one more I can show you. Pink. I have a little bit larger heart in the pink. So these are also $12 a strand. This is about an 8.5mm heart. And it's mother of pearl that's been dyed pink. And these strands are about 15 inches long. So just a little bit larger than the other one. So here's the first one I showed you, just for comparison size. Melina for one of the larger ones. That works. That works. You can't buy it all in one day. I understand. Yeah, take screenshots as you're watching for your mental lists. You guys can always rewatch the show on YouTube. Send me screenshots from there later. Or Facebook, but it is easier to watch on YouTube than Facebook. I've got one of these left. This is also mother of pearl. These are $16. It's a 12 millimeter carved leaf. Oh, you can do the clips. Yeah. I haven't really done that before, but that's really good. Good point. $16. 12 millimeter leaves. Yeah, I should do that more. See, some of these you get, you remember that rainbowy spot on that shell? You get some of that in there. They're cool. Very cool. Last one of those. Okay. Woohoo! I cleaned up 2 trays. That's awesome. Oh, but there's more. We've got more. There's always more. This is Burmese Jade, 8 millimeter rondelles, 15.5-inch long strands for $15. I love the variety of greens on those strands. One for Sun. I know you like green, Sun. Those are good. Those are so pretty. I got one more. 8 millimeter rondelles. So one of like the fun things about shopping at the gym shows is I find a lot of things that are hard to find. You can only find once. That's also the bad thing. Like I can never get them again. So I think that's one of the reasons why the stones haunt you so much, is because you find something, you see something, and it's possible you might not ever see it again. So I think that's probably why. 84. This is the one you already got, the Botswana agate. These are 12 millimeter faceted coins, 16 for a half strand or 32 for a full strand. Exactly, Angela. They do. Stones haunt you. 15 3/4 inches long for the full strand. Oh, they're pretty. Faceted and banded. Whew. 32 for a full, 16 for a half. That's what I have left in that Botswana and that coin. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Oh, these are such a good deal. I found one vendor that their whole booth. Oh, good. I mean, yeah, the chat usually does a good job in here. We have fun. We just hang out. Everybody's welcome. Shopping or not, just come hang out with us. This booth, she had so many things that were old stock with old stock pricing. I like wiped out half her booth. I don't even care though. $9 a strand. Chevron amethyst 8 millimeter rounds. 15 1/4 inches long. Look how beautiful these are. One of these for Melina. They're so cool. One for Pinewood. Look how beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm not a huge amethyst person, but you know, you start throwing this banding in there, and I'm a fan all of a sudden. Oof, very cool. Karen and Son, and those are gone. Yep, gets me every time. Last one of these, $8 garnet strand, just a 4mm round, 15.5 inches long. Really pretty garnets. Really nice, consistently cut dream amethyst with banding. I'll have to look that up. Got that for you. Sorry, getting distracted. I'm looking it up. Why is it? Oh, yeah. Oof, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Oh, with the strands with the banding. Yeah, so they'll call it different things. They called it dogtooth jasper before. They've also called it chevron, especially when it makes the points in the banding, has, you know, that kind of sharp angle to it. So it does have a few names. Okay, I don't have tags for those. I don't know what they are. These are $12. This is the last one I've had. Yeah, the chevron. Yeah. Okay, so these I tagged as green opal. Melina, I think you've heard this. These are for you. They were sold to me as brown green agate, but if you Google it, that's not really a thing. If you Google green opal, this is what it looks like. So I'm like 95% sure that's what it is, and they just didn't know what they had. I got it for a really good price. We used to sell this at the bead store I worked at for somewhere between $25-$30 a strand. So that's crazy good deal. Red picture jasper. I've heard this called wild horse jasper, wild horse limestone. It's got a couple other names. $16 for this strand. I just called it red picture jasper because that's what they told me it was. So stick with what they say. But it could be another one that's known, has lots of names for it. It's a 16 by 24 long hexagon, about 16 inches long. Yeah, I don't care what you call it. It's pretty. Exactly. 16 inches long, $16. It's a cool cut. That shape is cool. It has a little twist to it. Kind of that elongated hexagon. Last one of those. That's kind of my rule, Pinewood, is if the price feels justifiable for what you're looking at, then it's okay to get. If, you know, you're kind of feeling unsure about the price, then maybe don't get it, especially if you're not sure about like what you're actually getting. Here's the same thing. This is my last one of these. 14 for this shape. It is a 8 by 10 millimeter barrel. This strand's 15 inches long. Angela. All right. So pretty. Yeah, it's a gemstone. Jasper, agate. Yeah. A lot of things fall into the jasper or agate category. Oh, these are pretty. Or quartz. This is an aqua quartz. Dyed quartz. It's dyed. But it's so pretty. These are $10 a strand. And it's a 6 millimeter faceted coin, 14 3/4 inches long for $10. It's like a deep aqua, almost getting close to that neon apatite color, But keep in mind, it is just a dyed quartz, but it's gorgeous for $10. One for Ann Shay. Oh, perfect, Angela. Yeah, that's awesome. Anything that's kind of over that $20 price point, I do offer that splitting anyway. But if we're kind of down to the last one and there's multiple people who want things, I have been known to split strands anyway. So I appreciate that. Let's do these. It's been a while since I've done these. Oh, I didn't know. Also didn't realize I had one of these left. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that. I try and be pretty flexible. I don't get super hung up on things. Yeah, opaque. Yeah, Jasper's opaque. Calcini can tend to be more of that kind of in between opaque and transparent. Agate, you usually get at least some transparent banding in there. Yeah, that's one of the ways you can tell. Last strand of these are $16. 10 millimeter Amazonite heart. We talked earlier today about Amazonite coming in these multicolor strands, and this is a good example of that. It is Amazonite. You get a few that are kind of that really good traditional Amazonite tone, and you get lots of that multicolor. $16 for that strand. 14.5 inches long. You did. Yeah, because this is the one you were trying to describe to me, and then we finally figured it out. We're going to lay these out. Ooh. Last strand of these are little amethyst hearts. 15 inches long for $16. Melina. This one is also purple. These are lepidolite, little 6 millimeter hearts. That I found more little hearts at this show than I think I've ever seen in my life. 14.5 inches long, $16. Lepidolite hearts. I know. One of those for Melina too. Which is so funny because I typically don't like hearts. It's like not my thing, which is fine. It's some people's thing, it's not my thing. So it was really funny to me. I was like, I bought a lot of hearts. Like, it'll be fine. There's people who like them. Like Melina. This one is strawberry quartz, 15 inches long, $16. Perfect. I'll keep that in mind. Melina wants that one. We've got 2 strands of African turquoise. This one on the left has a couple of bonus beads in there. Goldstone and blue goldstone mixed into that strand. That's funny. Those are also $16, 6 millimeters in size. Then we have Amazonite hearts, $16. And these are Indian agate. Indian agate is pretty. I'll show you those closer. Aren't those cute? They're so cute. Indian agate, $16 a strand. So lepidolite, African turquoise, Amazonite, and Indian agate. The Indian agate for you, Melina. You're being good. Good job. Yeah, your wallet will get over it, right? I love it. Yes. Let's see, I'm going, that's kind of tight. I was going to say I can get more in Tucson, but I won't get back till the 3rd. And by the time I get it priced and tagged and ready to sell, it probably will be mid-February. So yeah, this is what I have until then. So screenshot it, send me pictures when you're ready. If I have them, I'm happy to sell them anytime. You guys are always welcome to message me. I actually get a pretty decent number of messages throughout the week. Can you make an order with these for me, please? Sometimes I can't respond right away, but I always do try and respond at least within 24 hours. Yeah, I know. I was like, do you want to wait and buy things this week? No, I need my birds now. I love it. That's totally fine. It's reasonable. I think it's reasonable. These are cool shape. How cool. Oh, we gotta go soon. Okay, I'll do 2 more. Then I gotta wrap up things for today. If you guys want to check out today, let me know. But you guys are also welcome to carry your baskets over until Wednesday. Be on about the same time Wednesday morning. We're doing check glass. These are 15 by 20 millimeter green adventuring wavy ovals. These are $12 a strand. I just love this shape. Yeah, that's totally fine, Pinewood. Such a cool shape, right? I mean, a little wavy oval. Yes, that's totally fine, Angela. The 11:10 Eastern time is when I am trying to be here. Just so you're aware, I drop my kid off at school and I rush home. So if I hit traffic or anything crazy, that show tends to be like 11:15, but I will show up. This is my last strand of these. Appetite 6 millimeter round, $12. They're so pretty. 15 1/4 inches long, $12 for those. Oh, I know. They're so good. All right. Let's get Pinewood checked out, and anybody else who wants to, just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I will just assume you are carrying your baskets over till Wednesday. That's perfect, Melina. No problem. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's my alarm saying, wrap it up. You got a kid to pick up. Here we go. All right, Pinewood. We got that at 9. Gorgeous. 28 for your moonstone. 14 for your lepidolite. 12. 7. 22. And 12. Oof, pretty basket. Pretty basket. I do, yeah, and Shay. Let me get Pinewood running, and I should be able to pull them out and show you. Yeah, I bought a lot, so I would get a better price. But it's worth it. The white clear ones. Yeah, this one is the moonstone. Yeah. Yeah. What did I tell you? 104. That's my birthday. 10/4. 104. No, don't be sorry. You're good. You're good. No worries. All right, there you go, Pinewood. Wednesday, we're going to be doing check glass, so the stones will be put away again, but we'll do check glass on Wednesday. Let me show you, Shay, this moonstone. Thank you, Pinewood. Ooh, that gave you a coupon. That was good. You know what? You wouldn't have probably got that coupon if you hadn't checked out with your birds the other day. So it was good. It was a good thing. Meant to be. Here's the moonstone, rainbow moonstone. These are 28 a strand, and they are about 14 inches long. It's roughly a 6 by 8 millimeter oval. You can see they're pretty inconsistent, but at least as far as the size goes. But they're really pretty. Do you like this one? Has a little bit smaller ovals. That one's really pretty. Do you have a preference on strands that I'm showing you here? I know that flash is so good. Nope, no preference. Okay, I'm gonna give you this one because that one's singing to me. So good. I almost walked away from this booth, and then I didn't. Several $100s later, I walked away. Oof, they're so pretty. Okay. Anybody else want to check out today? Or does everyone want to come see me Wednesday? If something happens and you can't make it Wednesday, just shoot me a message. I'll get you a listing so you can pay without being in the show. Life happens, you guys. It's fine. I'm pretty flexible and reasonable, I think. I try to be, at least. See you Wednesday. Awesome, you guys. I think we're good then. We're good. All right. Yay. Wednesday. Let's find somebody to raid. Thank you so much. Raid. Create a raid. Oh. I gotta look on the computer because it suggests people, which is great, except that I don't really want to send you to somebody selling pins, which is a lot of the bead category right now. All right, here we go. Here's charms. That will be better. All right. We'll try this one. I don't know what I'm sending you guys to, but hopefully it's awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. I will see you Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your day.